On base is Rivera. So runner in scoring position for Egg Harbor City. And we appreciate you joining us here tonight from Birch Grove Park in Northfield. We apologize for a couple technical delays, but we are glad to have you with us here as a part of Coaches versus Cancer Week. And that one swung on and hit in the air to left center, heading toward the track and up near against the fencing. And, now that was caught. So I apologize for the glare. So one gone. And we'll give you some of the notes about some first pitches that you may have seen prior to the game tonight when we get a chance. Nick Edmond, the hitter, catching for Egg Harbor City, the number 3 hole hitter. So runner on second and one gone, and Kevin Shapiro going out to have a word with the pitcher, Brandon Riggs. No score, top of the first, rather, between Egg Harbor City and Northfield. Thanks for joining us here tonight. I am Vin Ebenau. Riggs sets and deals. That one swung on and missed. It's a nasty pitch tailing low in the zone. Riggs looks in for the sign. Now deals. Breaking ball misses a little bit high. Defense for Northfield, Connor Callan in left. Charleston Shalik in center. Shane Solari in right. And the pitch. Breaking ball in there for strike 2. In the infield, J.J. Swatowski's at third. Justin Epifanio at short. Serge Drews at second base. And David Rodriguez at first. And that one misses. A little bit high, 2-2. Rivera leads off second with one gone here in the top half of the first. Pitch is a chopper over to short, and that'll find a home in left field for a base hit. Rounding third and heading to the plate is Rivera, and it's 1-0 Egg Harbor City on the RBI single to left by Nick Yedman. It got just by the shortstop Epifanio, and the Knights strike first.
Number 16, extra hitter Colin Fabio.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Knights, Colin Fabio, the designated hitter. Fabio battling the sun coming from the third base side as well. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Nasty hook there from Riggs. Getting Fabio out in front. Michael Tinney on deck for the Knights. That one in the dirt. Good grab there by Shapiro. Just underway, 1-0 Egg Harbor City. One gone here top of the first. That one popped up. And heading foul out of play. Well, it looked like it went off the base of a tree there. 1-2 the count now on Fabio. Nick Edmond leads off first, following an RBI single, and Riggs is going to give him a look. Back safely. Being held on there by Rodriguez. Riggs the set. Runner stumbles as he was trying to take off, and that one's popped up in the air to center. Who's going to come and grab it? It is the center fielder, Shalik. And there's now 2 away.
Number 52, designated hitter Joe Morrissey.
Change to the starting lineup. had been Michael Tinney. It is Joe Morrissey instead. 2 outs here, top of the first. Runner leads on first base. That's Yedman. Popped foul. Couple flyouts. Runner on first, 2 gone, and a 1-0 Egg Harbor City lead. Riggs, a long set and pitch. Runner's taken off. Throw down to second is wide of the bag. And in there with a stolen base is Yedman. So the Knights have another runner in scoring position. Second stolen base of this half inning for Egg Harbor City. Infield playing back now for Northfield. Pitch from Riggs, breaking ball, chopped foul. And then we'll do it again. Yedman leads off second. Riggs gives him a look, now deals. Swing and a miss. And that'll do it here in the top of the first as Morrissey goes down swinging. Knights get a run on 2 hits and 1 man left. We go to the bottom of the first. It is 1-0 Egg Harbor City here on BFA Sports.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey.
All work together to turn the lights out on cancer. Hamill's ready to rock and roll. Rackets stepping up to the plate. And takes a strike, 0-1. Rackets the DH tonight. 2 EHs in the lineup, Brett Ewing and Jake Fix. 1-0 Egg Harbor City. The RBI single by Nick Yedman. And now Rackets finding himself in an 0-2 hole. Pitch is fouled off on the fencing. Thanks for joining us here on BFA Sports this week. Started on Monday with the games, the Coaches versus Cancer Week. Hamill at the belt and deals that one a defensive swing for round number 1. Rackets down on strikes. So 1 gone here in the bottom of the first, and that'll bring up Red Ewing, the extra hitter. 1 of 2 in the lineup tonight for the Cardinals. Bottom of the first here from Birch Grove Park in Northfield. Hamill deals. That fastball tails outside, 1-0. Northfield hitting 11 tonight. Egg Harbor City is 10 in their lineup. That fastball goes up high, 2-0. So Hamill trying to pump in the fastballs there. Ewing not biting above the zone. Hamill sits and deals. Swing and a miss. Okay, Ewing to wave at the fastball. About chest high, 2-1. And that breaking ball misses up near the neck area, 2-2. It'll be a 2-2, Hamill to Ewing. And that one, or check that. Now it's 3-2. Missed one along the way. Skied in the air to center. Heading toward the track and falling up against the wall. Zeck will fire it on in, and in there with a double is Brett Ewing. Take a look at the Gamechanger replay here. That one just found a little bit of grass and went just to about the reach of the fence, and Aiden Zek able to fire it in and keep Brett Ewing at second base with a one-out double here in the bottom of the first. There's Jocelyn Shalik. RBI opportunity for the Cardinals center fielder. Here with one gone in the bottom half of the first. It's a nice piece of hitting by Brett Ewing. Hamill checks on the runner at second. Now deals. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Shane Solari on deck for Northfield. And the pitch. Chopper in front of the plate in fair territory. The throw goes to third, and the runner is out. Ewing tried to take the extra base on the chopper in front of the bag and was thrown out by the catcher, Yedman. Shalik aboard at first on the fielder's choice. And now two gone for the cleanup man, Shane Solari. So Cardinals base runner goes back a base. Out with a healthy lead. There is Shalik as the ball crosses over the plate to Solari, 1-0. Hamill bounces a breaking ball to the backstop and taking a jog to second base is Shalik. So the Cardinals now have a runner back in scoring position with two gone. On the pass ball, Shalik leads off second. That pitch is a little bit too high to Solari. 3-0 the count on the Cardinals right fielder. Shalik leads off second. Pitch just misses off the plate, and a 4-pitch walk to Shane Solari. So two aboard now, or J.J. Switowski.
Number 27, third baseman J.J. Switowski.
Infield now coming in at the corners for Egg Harbor City. Runners lead first and second, two gone. And there's a strike to the Cardinals' third baseman, 0-1. Hamill, a couple checks at the runner, Shalik at second base, and now pumps in a fastball, 0-2. 18 pitches so far from this inning. Riggs at 22 in the top of the first for Northfield. And the pitch. In the dirt. Good grab there by the backstop, Yedman. 1-2 the count now. Runners lead first and second, two outs. Breaking ball, hit into right field. That's a base hit. Rounding third on his way to the plate is Shalik, and it's tied up. RBI single to right for Switowski, and it's 1-1 ball game, as we'll see here in the Gamechanger replay. Just going with the pitch, going the other way. Firing it in was Ramsey, but it was cut off.
Number 6, catcher Gavin Shapiro.
So Shalik able to score from second base. Solari ends up on third on the throw toward the plate. So now two hits in the inning for the Cardinals, along with a walk. And a fielder's choice. Pitch outside to Shapiro. Runners at first and third now with two gone. Check swing in there for strike one, though. One ball game here, bottom of the first. The 1-1, and there's another strike. Hamill finding a way to mix up locations here in the first. inside, outside, low. And certainly has thrown a few pitches high as well. Pitch number 24 of the inning coming. In the dirt. 2-2 on Shapiro. It was a strikeout swinging by Rackets, a double by Ewing, and he was caught trying to take third. Fielder's choice by Shalik, and that's how Ewing was thrown out at third. Walk to Solari, RBI single by Switkowski. And a full count now on Shapiro. Jake Fix up next for Northfield. Hamill at the belt and deals. Runners taken off for second. That one's grounded to second base. 4-3 ground out, put out by Dave Connolly Jr., and that'll do it. Northfield gets a run on a couple hits. Fielder's choice, a walk. We are tied at 1 going to the second inning here on BFA Sports.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week.
The Bunting Family Pharmacy. We bring the pharmacy home to you.
Give us a call or visit us at buntingfamilypharmacy.com.
Back here for the second inning, tied at 1 between Egg Harbor City and Northfield.
Is Coaches versus Cancer Week in the Sjssbl.
Game a part of Coaches versus Cancer Week. 7-4-6-1-7. Couple pass balls have allowed Cardinals runners to move up a base. Rodriguez at second base with one out here in the bottom of the third. Breaking ball misses off the plate. And the count 2-1 now in Rackets. Hamill checks on Rodriguez. Now deals toward the plate. Hit off the fencing by Rackets, and the count 2-2. Coming to you live from Birch Grove Park in Northfield. Cardinals and Egg Harbor City Knights tied up at 1. Rackets an RBI opportunity as Rodriguez bounces off a second pitch. Called strike 3, and there's 2 gone. Hamill not fazed by the runner at second as he gets his 4th strikeout of the game. Check that 5th strikeout, excuse me. So Rodriguez alone at second, the lone base runner this inning. 2 gone by 2 strikeouts. Here's Brady Ewing. Had a double and was thrown out on a grounder hit by Shalik over at third base, trying to get over to third. 0-1 the count on Ewing here in the third. Hamill checks on the run. Rodriguez deals outside, 1-1. Shalik up next for Northfield. 1-1. Breaking ball misses in the dirt. Hamill trying to work the lower quadrant of the strike zone on Ewing. He's missed up high a bunch tonight as well as down low, trying to find that middle ground. He's found a few strikes in the outer half. Deals a little bit low. He's been able to work into and out of a couple of jams, just allowing the 1 run back in the first. The RBI single by Switkowski. Pitch is in there. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner on second. That's Rodriguez. And they didn't field single to kick things off here in the third. Hamill kicks in, deals right back to him off his mitt into shortstop, and reaching first base is Ewing. Heading to third is Rodriguez. So fortuitous bounce for the Cardinals, and they're set up runners on first and third with 2 gone.
Number 16, center fielder Jackson.
So second infield single of the inning. 2 on, 2 out. Here's Jocelyn Shalik. Had a fielder's choice in the first inning. Reached second on a pass ball. Later came around to score the lone run so far for the Cardinals. Takes a look at a pitch off the plate, 1-0. Rodriguez leads off third. Ewing off first. The 1-0. In there for a strike at the knees, 1-1. Cardinals went down 1-2-3 in the second inning. Had a couple opportunities in the first, looking to take advantage of one here. That one hit to shortstop, and he makes the catch. How about that grab from Stephen Petrus Jr., diving to his left to make the grab. And make sure you scan that QR code as we go to break here in the fourth. Scan it and Venmo as we all take part in this Coaches vs. Cancer Classic this week as we all help to turn the lights out on cancer. We're going to the fourth inning, tied at 1 here on BFA Sports.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week.
The Bunting Family Pharmacy.
And a nice grab by Stephen Petrus Jr. to close things out in that bottom of the third. Nice grab. Catching it just before it hit the dirt. So we got ourselves a pitcher's duel in the crock pot tonight. Felt pretty hot during the day, although since the sun's gone behind the trees, we've got a nice little, I guess you could say, summer breeze. Tomorrow, first day of summer. Dealing with a heat wave coming up here in New Jersey, upper 80s, 90s between now and the weekend through Sunday. So everybody out there, stay safe and stay cool. Make sure you hydrate.
Next to hitter Colin Fabio.
Top of the fourth inning here. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 for Egg Harbor City, starting with Colin Fabio, flew out to center field in his first at bat. That one a little bit low and in the dirt. Want to know the count on Fabio. 42-43 pitches now for Riggs as we play ball here in the top of the fourth. 1-0. And Fabio hits it foul in front of the fencing by the Northfield dugout. Fabio, the DH tonight for the Knights. Riggs looks in for the sign, shakes off the first one, now likes what he sees from Shapiro, and that one's hit down the line and foul. Fabio almost had himself a double down the right field line, and now he'll have to go back to the plate. 1-2 the count awaits him as he retrieves his bat. Joe Morrissey up next, followed by Dave Connolly Jr. 4, 5, and 6 for Egg Harbor City as we play ball here in the top of the fourth. Tied at 1. Both teams had a run in the first. Pitch. Breaking ball fouled off, and Fabio knew he just missed that one. Nick Yedman had the RBI single for the Knights in the first that drove in their first run, scored by Jonathan Rivera. For the Cardinals, that one swung on and missed. Strike 3 by Fabio, 1 gone. It was the RBI single by J.J. Switkowski that drove in Jolson Shalik. So Fabio down swinging for round number 1. Here's Morrissey, struck out swinging to end things in the first inning. 3 strikeouts so far for Riggs. Pumps in a fastball there, 0-1. Riggs likes what he sees. Throws to Shapiro as Morrissey whiffs through that one 0-2. Riggs finding a groove with his fastball in the last couple innings. Shakes off. See what he does here, 0-2. Breaking ball hit high in the air into deep center field, heading back toward the track. And goodbye. A solo home run for Joe Morrissey. And we've got an injury as well as the center fielder, Sjssbl, fell over the fencing trying to make the catch. It's a solo home run for Morrissey, and the Egg Harbor City Knights take a 2-1 lead here in the fourth. And now we turn our attention to the Cardinals center fielder. Back up over the fencing. And looks like he's all right. He'll be able to stay in the game. And good to go. So 2-1 now in favor of the Knights on the home run from Morrissey. Here's Dave Connolly Jr. grounded to shortstop to lead things off in the second inning, and he pops that one foul, first base side out of play. 0-1 the count. It's got the feeling of being that kind of a game here. Pitcher's duel between Hamill and Riggs. Got a close one. The 0-1. Misses off the plate, 1-1. Kept carrying that fly ball by Morrissey. They went over the fence for the home run. And it looks like, thankfully, Jelson Sjssbl is okay. The 2-1. Breaking ball misses 3-1. The 3-1 from Riggs. Fastball skied in the air to second base. And making the catch to retire Connolly is Drews. 2 gone. Getting a lot of action over there at second base. Ball went up like a mile into the air, and Drews on the receiving end of that. 2 gone. Had to make a similar play on Nick Yedman back in the third. So 2 away. And a strike on Perez. Had a double in the second inning. The lone base runner that frame for the Knights. The 0-1. Scorched over to second. What a grab by Drews. The strong throw, and they got him. Cardinals second baseman having himself a night on defense. Keeping it at 2-1, and make sure you scan that QR code as we head to a break. And all part of Coaches versus Cancer Week in the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League. As we all work together to turn the lights out on cancer, we go to the bottom of the fourth inning, 2-1 Egg Harbor City.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week.
The Bunting Family Pharmacy. We bring the pharmacy home to you.
Give us a call or visit us at buntingfamilypharmacy.com.
Bottom of the fourth inning. 2-1 Egg Harbor City. Joe Morrissey with the home run for the Knights in the top frame. His Cardinals will look for the equalizer here in the bottom of the fourth. Middle of the order coming up, 4, 5, and 6. Shane Solari, J.J. Switkowski, and Gavin Shapiro. Serge Drews had himself a nice top of the fourth inning. Called a pop-up and made a nice diving grab and a strike over to first base. He also had that pop-up in the third inning. Grounder to him in the third as well. He's looked pretty good at second base. 1-for-1 with a strikeout at the plate, but you know what? He's helped save a couple runs tonight. 2-1 Egg Harbor City Knights for the home team, the Northfield Cardinals, as we play ball here in the bottom of the fourth. Hamill back out there for inning number 4 work tonight. Solari walked in the first inning, ended up reaching third base, and was left there. Following an RBI single by Switkowski, Shapiro grounded out to end the first inning. And the pitch to Solari is driven in the air to deep right field, heading back toward the track and making the catch in front of the fence is Gavin Ramsey. One gone here in the fourth, a long, loud out as Solari flirted with the equalizer home run.
Number 27, third baseman J.J. Switkowski.
J.J. Switkowski, the aforementioned RBI single that got the Cardinals on the board in the first inning. Second at bat of the game, and looks at a ball. 2-1 Knights as we play here in the fourth. The 1-0 is low and away, 2-0. 26 pitches in the first for Hamill, 14 in the second, 23 in the third. Pitch number 4 coming here then in the fourth. Swing and a miss. High cheddar up in the zone, and it's 2-1. Shapiro on deck for Northfield. And the pitch from Hamill is hit over to second base. A nice diving attempt. Can they get the throw? And they do. Dave Connolly Jr. is able to stop it, retrieve it in time, and make a strong throw over to first base for the second out of the inning. Gavin Shapiro, who hit one over to Dave Connolly in the first inning, up for the second time today, 0 for 1. Jake Fix on deck. Cardinals went down 1-2-3 in the second inning, looking to avoid a similar fate here in the fourth. Want to know the count on the Cardinals catcher. And Hamill deals. Breaking ball bounces in the dirt and goes to the backstop, 2-0. 2-0 the count. Hamill looks in for the sign and deals. Popped up and hitting foul. Out of play. And somewhere into the vicinity of the parking lot there. We'll all hope that it didn't hit a car. 2-1 the count here on the field. Hamill looks in, sets, deals, bounces a breaking ball in front of the plate, 3-1. Cardinals hitters trying to be patient at the plate and work Hamill a little bit, looking for a pitch they can drive. 3-1 to Shapiro is a chopper over in the hole to short, picked up by the third baseman. The strong throw is in time. Nice play by Morrissey over at third. Hit a home run to the top frame and make a diving grab and a cannon over to first base. Ooh, look at that. Highlight reel play. We're going to the fifth. It's 2-1 Egg Harbor City here on BFA Sports.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week.
The Bunting Family Pharmacy. We bring the pharmacy home to you.
Give us a call or visit us at buntingfamilypharmacy.com.
To the top of the fifth we go here from Birch Grove Park in Northfield. 2-1 Egg Harbor City Knights over the Northfield Cardinals. Thanks for joining us on BFA Sports tonight. I am Vin Ebanu. For the Knights here in the fifth inning, bottom of the order, 8, 9, and 10. Sean Brady, Gavin Ramsey, and Aiden Zeck. Brady, the extra hitter for the Knights tonight, grounded to third in the second inning. Riggs has pitched pretty well, just left that hanging breaking ball to Morris the last inning. That put the Knights out in front 2-1. on the home run to center field. As you see, we've been posting a QR code as well. You pay Venmo to donate to the American Cancer Society as the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League holds Coaches versus Cancer Week this week. We had a few ceremonial first pitches before the game tonight, thrown by members of both teams' families, as we offer thoughts and prayers to those who are battling cancer. And that one skied up in the air and heading out of play. Giving it a look was Witkowski. Into the seats it goes. Oh, there you go. The fan threw it right back. Oh, and 1 the count on the night's extra hitter. 2-1 Egg Harbor City, top of the 5th. And there's another strike, 0-2. Couple games here at the complex. That's why you hear Enter Salmon in the distance. The 0-2 in the dirt. Here it's 2-1 Egg Harbor City. Running the first for both teams, and then, as mentioned, Morrissey had that home run in the top of the 4th. 1-2 the count on Brady leading things off here in the 5th. Popped up. Right side. Drews. Can he do it again? Nope. It's the right fielder. Making the call and the catch. Solari. And there's one away.
Number 9, right fielder Gavin Ramsey.
Gavin Ramsey now the hitter. Struck out looking to end things in the second inning. Second at bat of the game. Riggs steals. Sinker misses away. 1-0. And it'll be a 1-0. Hit in the air to left, and that'll fall for a base hit. Coming in to throw it in is the new left fielder, Nathan Turner. So a 1-out single to left for Gavin Ramsey.
Number 1, center fielder Aiden Zek.
Aiden Zek comes up now with a man on base. Zek grounded to second base in the 3rd to start the 3rd as well. Throw over to first, and back safely is Ramsey. One on, one out here, top of the 5th. Umpire in the field calls time. Looks like the first baseman Rodriguez adjusting his cleats or tying his cleat. Everybody's ready to go. Riggs gives a look at the runner Ramsey at first. Showing bunt, successful to third, and everybody's safe. Swinkowski couldn't grip it, pick it up, and throw, so it's a bunt singles. We'll check out here in the Gamechanger replay for Aiden Zek. Perfectly executed bunt up the third base line. Swinkowski tried to pick it up and throw it all in one motion, unable to do so. So now 2 on, 1 out as we head back to the top of the order and Jonathan Rivera. Takes a strike. 0-1. Had a single, stolen base, and a run scored in the first inning. Flew out to left field in the 3rd. Playing first base tonight for Egg Harbor City. Runners lead first and second, 1 out. Riggs gives a look at the lead man, Ramsey, and deals up high. 1-1 to Rivera. And it'll be 1-1. Chopper to short. Epifanio, the tough hop, throws to second. They get 1, and that's it. It took a high, late hop on the Cardinals shortstop. He's able to get 1 out at second base. Moving to third is Ramsey. Zek is out. Rivera aboard at first on a fielder's choice. Petrosh is now the hitter. Flew out to center field in the first. Catcher's interference put him aboard in the third. So 2 gone here in the top of the 5th. And runners on the corners. Riggs looking to wiggle out of a jam here in the 5th, and that one's popped up. Foul territory and falling. Giving it a chase was Solari. 0-1 the count on the next shortstop. Egg Harbor City with an opportunity to get some insurance runs. A throw over to first a little bit high from Riggs to Rodriguez, but able to catch it and keep everybody put at first and third. Ramsey the runner at third, Rivera at first. 2 outs and an 0-1 pitch coming. Skied high in the air, foul territory. Rodriguez giving it a look and reaches back and can't come up with it. So it'll fall foul, and the count moves to 0-2. See if the Knights could take advantage of the extra opportunity. Nick Yedman, RBI single in the first, is awaiting an at-bat up next. He's also got a part of his catcher's gear on just in case. Runners lead first and third, 2 outs. It'll be an 0-2 from Riggs. Runners taken off for second. The throw is high. Epifanio catches it, but coming on in to score the 3rd run for Egg Harbor City is Ramsey. Shapiro threw all the way down, and Ramsey took off like a jet to the plate to make it 3-1 Knights. One and 2 the count. Zek aboard at second on a stolen base. Called strike 3, and the inning is over. So Riggs able to work out of further trouble there by getting the strikeout of Petrosh, but Egg Harbor City adds a run on a couple hits. They lead 3-1 as we go to the bottom of the 5th, and make sure you scan that QR code at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Donate to the American Cancer Societies, all part of Coaches vs. Cancer Week in the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League, as we all help turn the lights out on cancer. We go to the bottom of the 5th on BFA Sports.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week.
The Bunting Family Pharmacy. We bring the pharmacy home to you.
Give us a call or visit us at buntingfamilypharmacy.com.
We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. 3-1 Egg Harbor City. We got another run in the 5th. On a stolen base from Zach, Ramsey came on in to score that 3rd run. Joe Morrissey had a homer in the 4th inning. Nick Yedman had an RBI single in the 1st. J.J. Swinkowski had an RBI single for the Cardinals in the 1st for their lone run of the game so far. Bottom of the 5th for the Cardinals, it'll be Jake Fix, the extra hitter, Justin Epifanio, the shortstop, and Serge Drews, the second baseman, who's had quite a game at second base for the Cardinals. Cardinals looking to try and get an equalizer here in the 5th, or at least get a run back. Went down 1-2-3 in the 4th, 1-2-3 in the 2nd inning. They got a couple men aboard in the 3rd, unable to plate them. 4 hits for the Cardinals. Also had a walk in there as well. And the first pitch is upstairs from Hamill. Here in his 5th inning of work. Just that 1 run allowed in the 1st, has been able to work into and out of a couple jams in the subsequent innings. And that one's a chopper over to second base. Takes a rough hop, the long Jatarian throw in the stretch on the other end. But aboard safely on the infield hit is Fix. And that ball looks like, it went by the first baseman Rivera. Or at least that's the origin of the conversation between the umpires over there at first base. And they're going to award second base to Fix, to the surprise of the night's infield. And Jake Fix giving an explanation to the night's shortstop, Petrish. So an eventful beginning to the bottom of the fifth. So E6 throwing error allows him to reach. Epifanio, the hitter, going back to the mound in his first at-bat. This time hits it in the hole and into left field for a base hit, heading to third, and staying there is Fix. Held up by Coach Bunting. Time called as Fix moved the bag with him in that slide attempt. So runners on the corners on an E6 double throwing error. And a single to left by Epifanio. Here is Serge Drews. Struck out swinging in the second inning. But again, has had a fantastic game over at second base defensively. Making a lot of nice plays. And we've got a meeting on the mound here. Joseph Hamill, his battery mate, Nick Yedman. And the shortstop, Stephen Petrosh Jr. And the meeting on the mound has concluded. First two runners aboard for the Cardinals here in the bottom of the fifth, so they have something cooking. The tying run over at first base. Nobody out. Here is Drews. David Rodriguez up next. Pitch to Druz. Throw low. Down to second on the stolen base attempt, and he is out. Close call at second base, and Epifanio out trying to take second. So erased right away after that single to left. Runner on third, one out. 1-0, the count on Druz. Pitch is outside. Fix at third. Not being held on, out to a small lead. It'll be a 2-0. Swing and a miss. Hamill powers the fastball up in the zone, 2-1. 2-1 offering from Hamill is in the dirt. Good block there behind the dish from Yedman. Three balls and a strike on the Cardinals' second baseman with Fix leading off at third. Infield coming in at the corners. That one hit high in the air into left center, heading back toward the track and up against the wall. Coming on in to score is Fix. In there at second with an RBI double is Druz. Adding to his impressive game at second base with an RBI double. And now it's a 3-2 ball game here in the fifth. So runner at second, one out. David Rodriguez, the hitter. Singled off a chopper in front of the plate that took another hop in front of the shortstop and into the outfield. Ended up reaching second base on a pass ball. And the pitch is chopped up the middle this time and into center field for a base hit. Rounding third is Druz, and that'll tie the game. Rodriguez with the RBI single, and we're knotted up at 3 here in the fifth. So a clutch single for the Cardinals' first baseman. One out here, bottom of the fifth, and a meeting on the mound. for Egg Harbor City as they try to work out of this. It doesn't look like nobody's warming up in the bullpen for the Knights, so this is on Joseph Hamill and company to try and work out of. Situation is runner at first and one out. That was on the caught stealing of Epifanio trying to take second base.
Number 10, left fielder Nathan Turner.
Nathan Turner, who took over in the third inning, up at the plate. And takes the ball, 1-0. Rodriguez at first. Hamill deals. In the dirt, 2-0. Hamill looks in for the sign. It'll be a 2-0 to Turner. Hit to shortstop on a tough hop. Flip to second one. On to first. That's a double play. So the meeting on the mound results in a 6-4-3 double play to end things in the fifth. Check it out. Game-changer replay. Tough hop. But a nice grab there by Petrush Jr. The toss and the pick at the other end. We go to the sixth after the Cardinals tie it up at 3 here on BFA Sports. And please don't forget to scan that QR code on your screen and donate to the American Cancer Society as the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League holds Coaches versus Cancer Week this week as we all come together to turn the lights out on cancer.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week.
The Bunting Family Pharmacy. We bring the pharmacy home to you.
Give us a call or visit us at buntingfamilypharmacy.com.
We go to the 6th inning. Got a good one here. Tied up at 3. Northfield scored a couple in the bottom of the 5th to tie the score. I want to take this time to let you know that Ridgewood Senior Living in the heart of historic Smithville is opening up soon, featuring assisted living, memory care support, and short-term respite stays. Experience an engaging lifestyle with restaurant-style dining, social events, wellness programs, and comprehensive care services empowering you to lead a fulfilling and vibrant life. Enjoy peace of mind knowing that the support you or your loved one needs is readily available. Our apartments are in high demand. Secure yours now. Call today, 609-746-1700.
Catcher Nick Yedman.
Nick Yedman had an RBI single back in the first inning. Comes up, he's 1 for 2. Popped it out to second base, and Serge Druz in the third. 3-4-5 for Egg Harbor City. As Riggs deals low and away 1-0. Will be followed by Colin Fabio and Joe Morrissey here in the 6th. The 1-0. Rocket over to short. Epifanio picks it. Throws and wide. Rodriguez was able to make the tag. Looks like he just missed, and he dropped it. We'll check it out on the Gamechanger replay here.
Number 16, extra hitter Colin.
So Rodriguez made the effort. They're unable to come up with it cleanly. And Yedman aboard at first to lead things off in the 6th. Fabio's 0 for 2. Fly out and a strikeout swing. Takes a strike there. It'll be an 0-1 from Riggs in good shape pitch count-wise. Swing and a miss. Pulled the strings on a heater, middle of the zone, 0-2. 22 in the first, 10 in the second, 10 in the third, 15 and 15 for Riggs. Tallied up through 5, and a handful more here in the 6th inning. It'll be an 0-2. Fastball misses just off the plate, a 1-2. Edmund leads off first. Nobody out here in the top of the 6th. Coming to you live from Birch Grove Park in Northfield. Throw over to first by Riggs, and back safely is Yedman. See if Yedman ends up taking off. Small lead. Staying put for the moment. Good block behind the dish by Shapiro. 2-2 the count. With Morrissey waiting on deck. Throw to first again, and that one was a little bit closer, but back safely is Yedman. Two and two the count on Colin Fabio. Right back up the middle and into center field for a base hit. Stopping at second base after thinking about third is Yedman. So a rock-solid single up the middle for Fabio. 2 aboard, nobody out here in the 6th. Runners on first and second. And we're going to have a meeting on the mound. We'll see if it results in a pitching change. Couldn't see down the right field line, so I'm not sure if anybody was warming. So we got 2 on, nobody out. Top 6 tied up at 3. Running the first for Northfield. A couple more last inning for Egg Harbor City. 1 in the first. Home run by Morrissey in the 4th. And a run scored by Ramsey in the 5th. As we take a look at the meeting on the mound, and the umpires go to break it up. Riggs will hang in there. Trying to wiggle out of another jam here in the 6th and keep it at 3-all. Morrissey, the hitter. And that home run in the 4th, struck out swinging in the 1st. It's not in the initial lineup. It was Michael Tinney who was playing third base. Morrissey took over his spot in the lineup as the game got underway. And it's paid off for Egg Harbor City. Hit into center field, and that'll fall. Heading to third base and being held up there is Yedman. The base is loaded, nobody out for Egg Harbor City. Solid knock to center field by Morrissey. 2 for 3 on the day. So 3 straight singles for the Knights. Dave Connolly, the hitter, 0 for 2 with a grounder to short and pop out to second. Certainly comes up with an opportunity here to put the Knights back out in front. Riggs and the Cardinals hoping for a Houdini act here to keep it at 3-all. Infield coming in for the Cardinals. Showing bunt. Pops it in the air. Rodriguez dives and can't come up with it. So Connolly, the suicide squeeze was on. Oh, and 1. And infield will stay in for Northfield. Pitch from Riggs. Showing bunt again. Popped up in the air, and that one's off the fencing. So the count now 0-2. Brian Perez up next. Base is loaded. Nobody out here in the 6th. Pitch. Good grab there by Shapiro, preventing the runner Yedman from coming on in. Yedman at third, Fabio at second, Morrissey over at first. 1-2 the count on the Knights' second baseman. Infield in on the grass for the Cardinals. Pitch. Chopped foul, and we'll do it again, 1-2. And it's Connolly putting together an at-bat here. Once again, the 1-2. Hit in the right center. That'll be a base hit and give the Knights the lead. 1 run scores. Here comes run number 2 as the throw goes into third. It's 5-3 Egg Harbor City in the 6th. 2 RBI single for Dave Connolly puts the Knights back out in front. As we'll see here in the Gamechanger replay, the strong throw in from right.
Number 23, third baseman Brian.
And the right fielder, Shane Solari. But the big knock, Yedman scores. Fabio scored from second. At third now is Morrissey. Connolly. Putting the Knights out in front. Here's Perez. Popped up to second base in the 4th. Doubled in the 2nd. Showing bunt. Taken. Strike as heading to second base on defensive indifference is Connolly. So 2nd and 3rd now. Still nobody out. And it'll be an 0-1. Breaking ball in there for strike 2. Riggs could use a strikeout here. It'll be an 0-2. Swing and a miss and gets one. 1 gone here in the 6th.
Number 26, second baseman Sean Brady.
Sean Brady, the hitter, the extra hitter. He's 0 for 2. Grounded to third in the 2nd inning. Flew out to right in the 5th. Gavin Ramsey on deck for the Knights. Infield remains in for Northfield. 1 out, 2nd and 3rd. Up high with the fastball, 1-0. Runners lead 2nd and 3rd, 1 out. Pitch. Had some nasty movement there, but just hung up a little bit too long. 2-0 the count now, and the Knights extra hitter. Morris leads off 3rd, Connolly off 2nd. Pitch. Skied in the air, heading foul out of play. Into the trees. 2-1 the count now. Time called by Brady. Resets himself in the box. 2 balls and a strike, 1 out. Runners lead 2nd and 3rd. Knights have gotten 2 runs here in the 6th to get back out in front. And it'll be a 2-1. This is outside 3-1. Ramsey 1 for 2 on deck. Riggs sets and deals the 3-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Looking to wiggle his way out of a jam here in the 6th after 2 runs have already crossed. 5 strikeouts for Riggs so far through 5 1/3. Pitch. Popped up. Foul territory. Rodriguez makes the catch. Druz also wanted a piece of that, and it was Rodriguez coming up with the catch, busting chops with his teammate there. 2 gone. Looks like we get a pinch hitter here for Gavin Ramsey. Noah Martin, the hitter.
Now batting Noah Martin.
2nd and 3rd, 2 outs now for the pinch hitter Noah Martin. 5-3 Egg Harbor City, swing and a miss at a fastball from Riggs, 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 from Brandon Riggs. a strike away from getting out of it. Infield playing normal depth for the Cardinals as Martin calls time. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and Riggs strikes out the pinch hitter Martin to end things here in the 6th. Knights get a couple. They go back up. It's a 5-3 score, and don't forget to scan the QR code at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Donations go to the American Cancer Society as the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League is holding Coaches versus Cancer Week this week as we all come together to turn the lights out on cancer. We go to the bottom of the 6th.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week.
The Bunting Family Pharmacy. We bring the pharmacy home to you.
Give us a call or visit us at buntingfamilypharmacy.com.
Pitch count. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Knight's got a pair in the top frame. And Cardinals looking to once again find the equalizer. And they'll send the top of the order up here after Nathan Turner grounded into a 6-4-3 double play to end the 5th. Anthony Rackets, Brett Ewing, and Jolson Shalik for the Cardinals in the 6th. Rackets 0 for 2 with a strikeout of each variety tonight. Swinging and looking. And got ourselves a new pitcher as well for the Knights. It is number 34 in your programs, William Devine. And we got ourselves a pinch hitter as well. Let's see if we can get that for you too. Cole Campbell, the pinch hitter. And he takes a look at a strike. Number 12 in your programs. That one's a rocket into right field, and that'll be a base hit. So Campbell aboard with a leadoff single in the 6th.
Number 13, extra hitter Brett Ewing.
So here comes Brett Ewing, double in the 1st. Had an infield single in the 3rd. He's 2 for 2. One of the 2 extra hitters in the lineup tonight for Northfield. Runner on first. Nobody out. Showing bunt is Ewing, pulling back and taking ball 1. Campbell staying put at first base, out to a small lead. Shalik up next. Infield in at the corners. Double play depth up the middle for the Knights. The 1-0. High fly ball into center, and it'll dunk in for a base hit. The throw comes into second. Ewing thought he popped out and ends up on first with a single. Just hung up there forever, and it fell in front of the center fielder, Zek.
Number 16, center fielder.
So a pleasant surprise for Brett Ewing. 3rd hit of the night. 1st and 2nd, nobody out. Similar to how the 5th inning started on an E6 and then a single. Cardinals were able to score 2 runs in the 5th. And looking to do the same here in the 6th. Here's Shalik. Reached on a fielder's choice and scored a run in the 1st inning. Popped out to short in the 3rd. Takes a look at a pitch low in the dirt, 1-0. Solari up next. Runners lead first and second, nobody out. Pitch. Grounder to third. See if they can turn two. No, one play. The throw, the strong throw goes down the past first base. And now they're contesting that the runner Shalik turned towards right field or towards second base in that matter, Rivera. And we're going to have a meeting on the mound with the new pitcher, William Devine. So bases loaded, nobody out. Campbell, who pinch hit and got a single, is at third. Ewing, who blooped a single in the shallow center, is at second base. Aboard at first is Shalik. Call that an E5. Solari walked in the first inning and flew out to right field in the fourth. 5-3 Knights. They scored two in the top of the sixth to go back in front. Cardinals, bases loaded, nobody out here in the bottom of the sixth. Tying run at second base. Go ahead run at first for the cleanup man, Solari. Infield in for Egg Harbor City. Pitch is in there for a strike. Devine deals the 1-0 in the dirt. Or now it's 1-1, excuse me. Swinkowski had an RBI single. He's up next. Devine sets and deals. The 1-1 is up and away, 2-1. Tried painting the heater on the outer half and missed off the plate. Campbell at third, Ewing at second, Shalik at first. The 2-1 to Solari. Hit into center field. Will that fall? Yes, it will. One run will score, and that'll be it. Campbell scores. Stopping at third is Ewing, and it's now a 5-4 ball game on the RBI single by Shane Solari. Shalik at second base.
Number 27, third baseman J.J. Swinkowski.
J.J. Swinkowski, 1 for 2 with that RBI single back in the first. Infield remaining in for Egg Harbor City. Bases loaded. And gets away from the backstop, Yedman, but everybody stays put at their respective bases. Ewing at third, Shalik at second, Solari at first. Bases loaded again, still nobody out. Tying run now at third base for the Cardinals. Shapiro on deck. The 1-0. Outside 2-0. Everybody out to a small lead. The 2-0 to Swinkowski. Scorched off the fencing next to the plate, and the count is 2-1. First inning out of the pen for Devine. Fifth batter of the inning for the Cardinals. It'll be a 2-1 to the third baseman, and it hits him in the back of the shoulder, and the game is tied at 5. Marching on in is Ewing to tie things up. Shalik over to third, Solari to second. And Swinkowski with his second RBI of the day, this time taking one off the shoulder. So tied up, bases still loaded as everybody moves station to station. Gavin Shapiro 0 for 2 with a pair of groundouts up at the plate. And we're going to have another meeting on the mound for Egg Harbor City. Shapiro grounded to second base in the first, to third in the fourth. Looking to find the outfield turf here in the sixth.
Number 6, catcher Gavin Shapiro.
He's caught a pretty good game tonight. And home plate umpire talking things over with Nicky Edmond, the catcher for the Knights. Infield staying in for Egg Harbor City, and action getting going immediately in the Egg Harbor City bullpen. Pitch in the dirt. 1-0. Had the arm. He was like running down there toward the bullpen mound, and well, now he's looking for somebody to throw to. Or maybe he was supposed to be the catcher in that situation. And we'll find out shortly, I suppose. The 1-0. And that one hit Shapiro, looked like just below the knee, and now the Cardinals take a 6-5 lead after back-to-back batters were hit with a pitch. So Shelik scores. The Cardinals have scored 3 runs. Only one of them on an RBI hit. And they'll take it. Runs around. Here's Jake Fix. And that one hit off the fencing and rattles around the backstop. He's 0 for 2. Reached on an E6 in the 5th and scored a run. So Northfield's put up 3 here in the 6th to take the lead. Still nobody out. And that one's off the fencing. 0-2. Action continuing in the Egg Harbor City bullpen down the left field line. Bases loaded, nobody out. The 0-2 to Fix is on its way from Devine. In the dirt, 1-2. Umpire says he didn't go. Epifanio is on deck for the Cardinals. 1-2 on its way to the Cardinals' extra hitter. Pitch is in the dirt, 2-2. Solari on third, Swinkowski at second, Shapiro on first. Nobody out. The 2-2. Hit right back up the middle and through for a base hit. That'll give the Cardinals a couple more runs, and it's now an 8-5 game on the RBI single for Jake Fix. They've scored 5 runs here in the 6th inning to take an 8-5 lead, and we'll check it out in the Gamechanger replay. Well, looks like coming up a little bit. Hurton was Solari. We'll see if he comes back out. Looked like he was grabbing his left hamstring. And we're going to get a pitching change for Egg Harbor City. Ahead of Justin Epifanio's at bat. And we'll take this time to give you a heads up about a new opening in the area. Ridgewood Senior Living in the heart of historic Smithville is opening soon, featuring assisted living, memory care support, and short-term respite stays. Experience an engaging lifestyle with restaurant-style dining, social events, wellness programs, and comprehensive care services, empowering you to lead a fulfilling and vibrant life. Enjoy peace of mind knowing that the support you or your loved one needs is readily available. Our apartments are in high demand. Secure yours now. Call today, 609-746-1700. Give you a look at the new pitcher coming in for the Knights.
The other number 9, Nico Petrelli.
Nico Petrelli, the new pitcher. Initially marked as number 4, now number 9. Devine had a tough time out there tonight. Still nobody out here in the 6th. 8th batter of the inning coming up for the Northfield Cardinals. They've played at 5.
Batting number 8, shortstop
Justin Epifanio, the hitter. He went back to the mound in the second, and had a single in the fifth. Was also caught stealing. He's 1 for 2. And the Knights desperately looking for a way to get out of this jam without any more runs coming in. See how they play the infield here. In at the corners. Double play depth up the middle for Egg Harbor City. That's a chopper foul in front of the Egg Harbor City dugout. 21 pitches for William Devine. Petrelli comes into his bases loaded, no out situation. The 0-1 coming to Epifanio. Popped up and heading foul and out of play. Looks like it went on to one of the neighboring fields here at Birch Grove Park. It'll be an 0-2 on its way. Bases loaded. Nobody out here in the bottom of the sixth. Pitch is just off the plate, 1-2. Serge Druz on deck. Had a big RBI double in the fifth inning. Struck out swinging, and he's had himself a Gold Glove night at second base. The 1-2 is way outside. Good grab by Yedman to prevent a run from coming in. The count 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Bases loaded. Here in the bottom of the sixth, Cardinals have scored 5. Hit in the air to right center, and that'll fall. So the hits keep coming for the Cardinals. As we'll see here as we take a look around the bases. Sorry, the bases were unloaded. A couple runs had come in. Now the bases are loaded for the Cardinals as everybody goes station to station. So Fix at second. And Spear at third. Epifanio is at first. Draws the hitter. Takes a look at a fastball up. 9th batter of the inning for Northfield. Still nobody out. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. High fastball up in the zone. Nico Petrelli looking for a strikeout. That one's fouled off. We'll do it again. David Rodriguez up next for Northfield. 1-1 game until the 4th inning. And then both teams made the adjustments. Cardinals have scored 5 in this inning. They scored 2 last inning. Pitch fouled off again. So they've scored 7 of their 8 runs in the 5th and 6th inning. Primarily against the Knights relievers. Joseph Hamill pitched a pretty good game for the Knights. The 1-2 is off the plate, 2-2. Bases loaded. And the pitch, it went right by him and getting out of the way. As Drews, and the count is now full. Nowhere to put him here in the 6th. Bases loaded, nobody out. Count is full. Pitch is hit to third. Stepped on. Third one coming to the plate, and he is out. So the Knights get a much-needed double play going third to home, as we'll see here in the Gamechanger replay. As the dirt comes up at home plate. So it was a grounder to third. Morrissey touched on third, fired a strike to the plate, and there's two away. Draws the board at first on a fielder's choice. So runners first and second now. Hit into left center, and that one's caught. So Nico Petrelli comes on and finds a way to get out of the jam here in the sixth. Cardinals put up a 5 spot, and they lead 8-5 as we go to the final inning. Don't forget to scan the QR code at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. South Jersey South Shore Baseball League. It's Coaches versus Cancer Week this week as we all come together to turn the lights out on cancer. We go to the 7th inning. It's 8-5 Northfield.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week.
The Bunting Family Pharmacy. We bring the pharmacy home to you.
Give us a call or visit us at buntingfamilypharmacy.com.
Well, here we go. Top of the 7th inning, 8-5 Northfield Cardinals. 2 in the 5th inning, 5 in the 6th. And then a lone run back in the 1st inning. So the Cardinals bats have come alive late. And they have a 3-run cushion here as we get going in the 7th inning. And the man who started it all looking to finish what he started here on the mound, and Brandon Riggs has looked pretty good today. For the Knights, bottom and top, Aiden Zek, and then Jonathan Rivera and Stephen Petrosh Jr. As the Knights look to make another rally and another comeback. What started out as a 1-1 game until the 4th inning. Knights went ahead with a solo home run in the 4th by Morrissey. They scored a run in the 5th on a stolen base by Zek, where Gavin Ramsey came on in from 3rd to score. They went up 3-1, added a couple more runs in the 6th inning, and the Cardinals answered back a couple different times to take an 8-5 lead. Zek had a bunt single in his last at-bat, also grounded to second base in the 3rd. Takes a look at a pitch just off the plate, 1-0. As the mosquitoes start coming out here at Birch Grove Park. It'll be a 1-0. Ground ball to short. Epifanio fields it. Throws the stretch over at first by Rodriguez. And there's one away here in the 7th. Nice play by the Cardinals defense. Epifanio had a tough time with it at first, but stuck with it and fired it over to Rodriguez. So one gone here in the 7th. Here is Jonathan Rivera as we go to the top of the order. Rivera reached on a fielder's choice in the 5th, flew out to left field in the 3rd, had a single, a stolen base, and a run scored back in the 1st. And that one misses low, 1-0. Petrosh Jr. up next. Cardinals sent 10 men to the plate in that bottom of the 6th inning. There's a little blooper in the air past the third baseman Swinkowski, and it'll be a little blooper in the left field. Epifanio able to retrieve it. So a softly hit single, and the Knights have a man aboard here in the 7th. Here's Stephen Petrosh Jr. Flew out to center field in the 1st inning, reached on a catcher's interference in the 3rd, struck out looking in the 5th. Tying run on deck for Egg Harbor City. One gone here in the top half of the 7th inning. Pitch. Scorched into right field, and that's a base hit. So just like that, the Knights with one out send the tying run to the plate. Rivera to second, back-to-back singles following the ground out. Edmund had an RBI single in the 1st inning, also stole base. Popped up to second base in the third, had a single, and a run scored in the sixth. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Colin Fabio up next for Egg Harbor City. And time called by Shapiro. Wants a word with Riggs on the mound as they figure out what to do here. The Cardinals would love a double play. And obviously Egg Harbor City doing anything to keep the game alive. Down by 3 here in the top of the 7th. Thanks for joining us here from Birch Grove Park in Northfield here on BFA Sports during Coaches versus Cancer Week, part of the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League, as we all come together to turn the lights out on cancer. 0-1 the count on the night's catcher for runners lead first and second, 1 out. Pitch. Hit in the air to left, heading back toward the track and making the catch is Turner, and there's 2 gone here in the 7th. Hung up there long enough for the Cardinals left fielder to track it down. And the Knights are down to their final out. Colin Fabio, the hitter, had a single and a run scored in the 6th inning. Flew out to center field in the first, struck out in the 4th, swinging. Runners lead first and second, 2 gone here in the top of the 7th. Cardinals lead 8-5. Riggs looking to finish what he started here. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Pumping in a fastball, emptying the tank here in the 7th, 0-1. Infield playing back for Northfield. It'll be an 0-1, and that'll have to wait as the pitcher calls time. Now the 0-1. To the backstop it goes, and the runners will move up to second and third. So a wild pitch, now second and third, 2 outs. And a 1-1 count on Colin Fabio. Tying run at the plate. The 1-1. Grounded to first. Rodriguez gets by him. Throw to first by the second baseman, Druz. And he's out, and the ball game is over. Cardinals score 2 in the 5th, 5 in the 6th, and how about the day for Serge Druz? Outstanding Gold Glove game at second base, making play after play tonight. Well, the Cardinals win this one by a score of 8-5. And before we go, take a quick screenshot or move your phone to the screen and scan that QR code. Venmo donate with proceeds going to the American Cancer Society as the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League holds Coaches versus Cancer this week. Coaches versus Cancer Week. As we all help turn the lights out on cancer, please donate as your means allow and help spread the message. Share the QR code and the BFA Sports broadcast with family and friends. And let's all come together as one community. For our entire BFA Sports crew, I'm Vin Ebenu saying so long and good night from Birch Grove Park in Northfield.
5, time of the game, 2 hours, 1 minute. Tonight's